All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. What the hell? I need to get one of them floor mats so I can roll my chair. Honestly, I just need a better chair, of course. Theme of today. I was right. I don't want to be right, but I'm right. Hello, everyone. We up? We live? Alright. Just want to make sure I got it up. How's it going? Happy Friday. Bloody Friday. Well, I mean, technically it's Saturday now. Damn. Wow. Hope y'all doing well. Once we get a little more people in here, we'll go ahead and start the party. And by party, I mean I'm going to refresh my game. Because I can't do the daily. It's super laggy. So, preparing myself to have to completely redo what I did before. So, you know, such is life. I'm in a better spot today. I took a nap. Got a good little nap in today. So I'm awake. I'm wide awake. And by wide awake, I mean I can definitely go back to sleep right now. But we're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing, bubbles. We're gonna do the thing. Test 247. Hello. How are you? Yeah. So, I mean, that was unscripted, right? That was just me. Me, you know, going off the cuff, however you want to call it. But if all you do is curse, you lose the impact of the curse words. So I had to restrain myself. Because I didn't want to curse in the video if I didn't have to, but I felt like I had to. But also, you know, if you're just constantly cursing, it's not as impactful. And the whole point of the videos is I would like the impact of it to, you know, hopefully help somehow. So I appreciate it. I'm glad it didn't toss your stomach. And you know, I worry about your test. Ever since that Spider Tanks night. Mike Easy, what's up, my friend? Welcome back. Welcome back to the shoot show. I'm well, my friend. I'm well. Town Star is not, but I'm well. How are you, Mike Easy? Test, I hope they listen to, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. George Delgado, I restarted my town? No, I haven't restarted my town. I haven't touched it since last night. Let me rephrase that. I played around with my placement of my feed mills and stuff, but the town's still working, but it's super FPS. What I'm worried about though is I need to refresh so I can do my daily town. And when I do that, I'm gonna probably have to start over. Or at least go back in time. If I could turn back time. Mike, you came back to some unexciting news is a fair assessment. of the situation. I did shave, you know, for I know Alina likes her men clean shaven, so I made sure to. Townstar isn't the same anymore. Yeah. I don't want to put that on Townstar, the game itself. I don't know where the fault lies. If there was one person or thing I could point to, right? All I can point to is ideas and concepts and things that have happened and things that haven't happened, right? But whatever the poison in the well is, I don't know. But I do know, and I know most people that have played Townstar consistently can agree with me that things have not been the same since Galaverse. Not been the same. Pinchala, Guna Deep, how are you? Hello, welcome. I didn't want to be right. I didn't want to be right. But oftentimes when I take my stand in opinions on things, I usually am right. I'm not always right, but when I draw the line in the sand, I'm usually basing it off of something I feel pretty confident about. You call me Stastradamus, if you will. What's up, Poison? Poison's not in the well. No, you're not in the well. Or maybe you are. Maybe you are the problem. Did you ever think about that? Okay, so that's what I renamed that. I was like, what's going on? What did I want to change? What did I want to change? I was changing something on here. What am I changing? Someone remind me what I'm changing. Oh, my webcam. I'm gonna put my webcam up a little bit. Prototype server to lag, can't go to comp. Yeah, prototype. There seems to be a lot going on still right now. I was told earlier that they're not going to revisit the old code because there's new code coming, and I was like, this doesn't make... Like, they're saying they're not going to fix the code that's currently in the game because there's going to be new code coming. I'm like, well, then just shut it down now. Shut it down now. Again, like when I went, the initial push for me to work for Gala was the idea behind I could help bring some positive change into the company. And now more than ever, it seems like even if I was in the company, it wouldn't matter. Because whoever's in charge right now does not seem to get it. Or if they do get it, they don't care. And that's the frustrating part. Is if they don't know, okay, ignorance is bliss, right? But you can only feign ignorance for so long. I put a new coil, but it's an old coil. They're just not the same. An old, so I'll take my coils and I'll rinse them out and let them dry, and then I'll use them again for a little while longer, make them stretch. It's just not the same thing. Fresh coil, something like a fresh coil on these, man. Especially with like a nice fruity flavor. Something nice about it. Mustache is pissing me off, so I keep touching it again. I apologize. I hope all your Fridays went well. I had I had a quiz and a test yesterday or this morning. Not two tests, so that was good. The quiz I made a 25 out of 30 on, and the test I know I passed the test. It was a prac app thing. I think I only screwed up on one part, if I screwed up anything at all. So, oh, that's good and well. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Oh, by the way, my teacher is like yawning the entire morning, like while he's trying to teach. It's like 8 in the morning, and he's teaching us boring stuff, and he's yawning while he's teaching. I'm like, well, how do you think we feel? Like a lot of yawning too, not just like a little bit of yawning, like constant. George Delgado, I don't know if you just saw my last video when I just released. Okay, now maybe this is my toxic masculinity, so I don't want to speak for Alina and Test if they're still here, but does it feel like pandering to you, this whole Web3 for women thing? Because, like, people push for equality, but then seek things that exclude them or give them opportunities based on that particular thing that they're saying they're judged for, right? Like for instance, there's colleges that have, like, black-only areas. And it's like, well, thought the whole point of desegregation was that we'd be mixed, right? It's the same thing. Like, and again, I don't know Bucks at all. I mean, I met her for a brief moment at Galaverse. She seems really nice. But it just seems like pandering. I don't know if maybe pandering's not the right word. I don't know. Like, I don't care. I don't like. Is it weird that I don't care about the Web3 women thing? And then Paris Hilton, I'm like, okay. I mean, if this was 20 years ago, maybe Paris Hilton would be relevant, but I can't imagine she still matters in the social economic aspect of things. But I mean, maybe I guess she's big in crypto. Okay, cool. Good for her. Like, I'm not hating on her skills, I guess, but I mean, if you're like the Kardashians, what talent do they have other than being famous, right? I don't know. Like, you want to be, women should be treated equal. All races should be treated equal, right? It's what type of person you are should determine how you're treated, i.e. rapists and murderers. They should be treated a different way than the average person, right? So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I saw the announcement and I just was like, okay. Again, biggest issue I have is there's all these issues being pushed out. Like, I find it very hard to believe that no one else in the upper echelons of Gala was aware of what's going on with Townstar, unless they truly just don't care. But maybe they don't care. But Just Bluish, hey, like and just watch this video. Totally agree with you. Like, I'm not the best at coding or anything, but 3 months. Yeah. Thank you, Just Bluish. By the way, hello. How are you? There's no way they were working on the game for 3 months. There's no way. There's no way. And then if I was gonna put my tinfoil hat on, right? Sorry for the boogers, by the way. It's like either this whatever smell I have in my aromatherapy thing, or the G Fuel like makes my nose run. I don't know what's in it. Josh Bluish, I'm good, man. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna circle. I wanted to tell you, hey, by the way, before I continue my train of thought. So Towncoin and Gala's been shitting the bed, right? Towncoin in particular, and we could pull up the graph if you guys wanted to see it again. But literally, when the competition stopped, Town went down and has never come back up since. Now, you factor that in with the Town power, which is telling us to move all of our Town out of our inventory into Gala so we can keep our Gala power level. And it feels like a forced push to try and bump up Gala coin. That's one of the conspiracy theories. Again, not a tokenomics guy, not an economics major, but you factor that in with this. Okay, so people kept getting more and more win competition. So finally they just decide to throw out a dev server, okay? Which, by the way, fantastic idea. We should have had that since Townstar started, so that we have a way to test new stuff. Just like I'm running Townstar on Microsoft Edge beta, right? And why is that? Because that helps them test and debug. So they should have been doing that, all right? But they put it out. I mean, literally, what was it? It was less than a week ago they did it, right? I'm not crazy, right? It was like, when was it? When was it? $22nd? Right? No. The 11th. 11th is when I did the video on it. So it's been like a week and a half. The dev server's been out. And they're finding issues and they're fixing issues. Okay, cool. That's what it's for, right? There were still issues in the server before they decided to do this weekly. Why? Why? If there are issues, I'm being told, oh, it's just visual bugs. It doesn't matter. There's clearly something wrong with the server. Why would you push it live for a competition? It does make zero sense. And I understand their counter argument, which is we want to stress test it properly. Okay, fine. Then push for that. Then say, hey, this is going to be a stress test. It's not going to be a real competition. Please treat it like a real competition so that way we can test everything and then we can bring the real competition back. I think a lot of people would be receptive to the fact of them going, hey, we don't think it's ready just yet for a competition, but we want to see. So let's do a mock competition, and hey, we'll give you like 10 gala or 50 town or something. Give us some small reward for our time, and let's try and test the server and act like it's a competition. Even if it was just for a 24-hour period. That would have been enough to figure all this out. We could have done that. And again, I'm not a rocket scientist here, but I mean that makes a whole lot more sense than doing a full competition with top 1,000 when people are going to earn actual real money, and it ended up like it is now. All right, George Delgado. A lot of stuff they're doing feels super forced. It's not about gender. It's about gala. I'm not losing hope, but I'm not holding my breath on Townstar fixes. Fair. Just Bluish, well, for the competition, of course. I sadly couldn't join the comp because I was sick. Just Bluish, I promised you would have gotten sicker playing the competition, so I'm glad you didn't. Take care of your health first, my friend. George Delgado, are you playing any other games, by the way? Elden Ring, I've been trying to stream it when I play, but I haven't played it in a while. But I want to get back to playing that. And then I've been playing the Superior. If anything, Superior is giving me hope that Gala's going to be okay, because Superior is really cool, and they have their shit together, just like Good Media has their shit together with Spider Tanks. Pinchala. Maybe this is just a mock competition with full rewards. Okay, that's fine, but this, we've never... So Pinchala, I don't know how long you've been playing. I've been playing this competition since May of last year, and it has never done anything like this. Ever. To my knowledge. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's done anything like this ever. Moreover, they've never had a dev server that had issues that were still live and then pushed out of competition. Sand King, I would play the stress test. I think most of us that genuinely care about the competition would play the stress test. Hey guys, 24 hours, let's stress the server as hard as we can. Like, I think most people would be down for that, right? And especially like, hey, if you participate in the server, we'll give you 10 gala. Like, you know, just something. Because they were saying, well, people aren't monetarily compensated like they would in the regular competition. They don't have the incentive to play the way they would. I think that's BS. Eric Kadoka, my friend, how are you, brother? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm staying strong. Look, I'm all right. I mean, I got out what I needed to say. Last night was... Honestly, I had a lot of fun yesterday. I really did. That was a long-ass stream. It didn't feel like it was that long, really and truly. I was having so much fun. You know, that's the beauty of what we have here, is I truly enjoy just the interaction, man. Like, it's fun. It's fun. I enjoy this. I enjoy staring at that little hole in the camera, and I know I'm talking to you guys, right? Appreciate it, Eric. Yeah, the best way to describe it was a shit show. That's the best way. Just Bluish. Honestly, I just don't understand what they were doing the last 3 months, because, like, what were they working on? Candy cane so they could sell us NFT? Snoop Dogg NFT so they could sell us NFTs? Miranda's Vox so they could sell us NFTs? Well, Eric, I appreciate that. Thank you. Look, again, I don't know what's going to happen. No one knows what the future holds, right, other than death and taxes. But, I don't know. Again, I don't know who's pulling the strings, but none of this made sense. None of this made sense at all. Just from a plain logical standpoint. Jorge, I know I was saying George. I default to George. Jorge, yesterday's stream was cool as always, even with all the server hiccups. Well, honestly, I'm glad I was on stream because I feel like if I was doing it by myself, I'd think I was going crazy, right? You'd be like, wait, what just happened? You know? So I'm glad I was there. You guys were there to help heal my wounds. Pinchala, there's no point with all the NFTs, and all you can do is practice. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those slippery slopes, right? They're going to keep pushing NFTs because that's how they make their money, right? Okay, cool. But at the same time, you're looking at people can't afford those, you know? Just Bluish, have I heard about the sandbox? And if so, have I tried it? I haven't tried it. I have heard of it briefly. My squad leader Nathan had told me about it. I'm open to trying anything, and I've told you guys that before. I just I don't know where to start. I'm lazy. If it's not presented to me in a way that I can digest and comprehend, I'm probably just gonna ignore it, right? So I'm not against looking into other things. I mean, at where I'm at right now, guys, I'm having fun making things, and if it's as long as it's something that I can be passionate about, then and bring it to you guys, then that translates, and we all win, right? Someone else has sent me Gods Unchained. Yeah, I haven't checked it out though. I think I'm in their Discord though. I played Magic the Gathering as a kid. As an adult, I've played the game. I played the Steam game when it first came out, and then when I realized how much it would cost to be competitive, I just stopped playing. But I do enjoy Magic. All right. Oh wait, there I am. I wonder, should I put this as like a background behind me? Oh yeah, I forgot. The reason I moved it over is because I moved the screen over. Okay, so let's do this. We'll put this behind me and we'll drag it down to live overlay. And then we'll click on you and you. And we'll bring y'all asses over here. It doesn't look as good as I wanted it to. We'll stick him in the corner. How about that? We'll stick him in the corner. There we go. All right. Now, let's move you and you over. All right. Wizard Wes, build your own game in the sandbox. I'll hook you up, man. Wizard Wes, DM me. Send me some information, please. I can look at it. We'll go from there. Just Bluish, maybe you should check out the sandbox because the Alpha 2 is currently going on, so 6 is left. George Zagato, perfect. Abdallah, why don't you take it near the mountain? What mountain? What mountain, friend? Go tell it on the mountain over the river. Alright. If you complete all the quests, you get an airdrop of sand. Stream it. Yeah, add it to that. Just DM me, bro. I can look at it. I got no problem. So here's my plan. Tonight, try and stream as long as I can. It's 2 right now, 2:22. You know, 4, 5, 6 hour stream, something like that. Get some rest, wake up, stream the rest of the day. I don't think I have anything planned tomorrow other than streaming. So, if there's something else to check out, we can do that then. Let's do this. I'm gonna move you right here, and then bing, bada, boom here. We got a friend request. Who friended me? Who wants to be my friend? I want to be my friend. Okay, so here's the thing. It's really choppy right now. So if everybody's ready, I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the page. We good? Is everybody ready? Let me know. Pinchala, what's up, Pinchala? All right, I accepted it. Pinchala and Homeboy 431 aren't the same name. That's why I was confused. If you guys are ready, I'll go ahead and refresh this thing. Flashbacks of friend requests on YouTube, yeah. The highest production rate I saw was like 120, 123, somewhere in there. But again, the game's all screwed up, so I don't know what to believe anymore. Dot, dot, dot. Irish Rover, what's up, brother? How are you? Welcome, welcome. What we'll do, we'll let this uniform cell come back in, and then we'll hit refresh. Does that work for everybody? All right. I'll go ahead and lubricate my thoughts. Don't try this at home, kids. Spicy. All right, uniforms are done. For the record, I'm going to add it into my drink once I get it down a little lower. Oh. Irish Rover, I'm glad you enjoyed the video, my brother. Again, all I can say to you guys is I'm always going to be me, right? To you guys, to the community. So, I don't ever want you to think that I'm not me. And if you ever see a video where I'm not acting like me, then maybe I'm being held hostage at gunpoint. So, call the cops for me, okay? Well, Turkey, I had all sorts of steam. And again, like I was telling Test, I had to keep it, you know, I had to try. I don't know if you could see it when I was thinking about what I was going to say next, because I want it to be as impactful as possible, and just cursing doesn't do that. The whole point of a curse is that you're explicit in what you're saying, because you're trying to add emphasis, right, to what you're saying. And if you're just cursing, it's just cursing. I agree, Irish. I agree. Test 247. How many stars in the world map in right corner? Okay, let's check right now. So Alina asked if. By the way, Alina, hello. Just came back. Make a screenshot. We're gonna take a screenshot right now of in-game map. Go tell it on the mountain over the river. Okay, that's done. Now, let's go to world map. This is super laggy too. And also the little red thing's not on my head, which is odd. Usually that's there. See how it's not doing the thing? Okay, it's showing 1.462 200. So there's a big gap between those two. There is a huge gap That's a perfect picture right there. Matter of fact, this is going on the Gala Games Discord. We're going to say discrepancy much. All right. Go tell it on the mountain. All right, so that means we're going to get reverted back to whatever 1051 was. So, all right. Test, I appreciate you got my back. Thank you, Wild Turkey. I appreciate it. Wow, the lag's like AOL. Yeah, some old dial-up days, huh? Jorge said, look, it's Canada. All right. Can I get a countdown in the chat? 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to hit refresh. Do you love me? I'm playing your love games with me. Come on, chat. 3, 2, 1. Horace London, my friend. I'm good. How are you? Welcome back. All right. Here we go. Finger is going down. Let's go. F5. Engaged. Boom, 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 boom. Are you ready? 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 It's going down. Going down. Let's see how much they fucked me over. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh my God, is my build still complete? Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm shocked. My points are gone. My points are gone. But hey, you know what? At least I don't have to rebuild. Oh. Hello, everyone. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. FPS are back up a little bit. Still not great, but they're there. Okay. So I wanted to sit here and rethink my feed situation, but what we're going to do is we're going to let the Jolly Roger here sit, and we're going to let it run and let it get what it's going to get. I also wanted to sell extra gas, so let's put that back on. Every little bit counts. You know, in the weekly competition, you're trying to sell everything you damn well can. I will say, by the way, you saw how quick that was? The second I make a condition that the auto sell acknowledges is a function, boom, it goes. Crypto Dude murdered this script. Like, it's so quick and snappy and wonderful. He really did an amazing job. I can't compliment him enough. Like, it's really awesome. Wild Turkey, my production monitor is not working. I get rest every once in a while, but I don't think I've lost stars yet or buildings. Yeah, so it's all good. It's all good. Listen, Wild Turkey, I don't have to rebuild this sumbitch. So I'm way happier than I was yesterday. Wild Turkey, if you want my script, all you have to do is join my guild, and I have instructions on how to do that. If you go to my channel, I have a video on the guild script. It tells you where to go to find information on how to join the guild. So if you would like to do it, by all means, do that. Or you can join my Patreon, and it's there. Yeah, they keep. Somebody just said, "Hey, you should report it." I'm like, no, they don't. They don't want me to. They don't want my report. They don't want my report. They don't want my report. Boker, can I try changing from uniforms to a cake build? I'm curious how that would go. Okay, so let's preface that, Boker. If I were to do cakes competitively for the current meta that we're in right now, right? I would have an ocean edge, and I do not. So that means I would not be able to make cakes fast enough to compete enough to get in the top 1,000. Currently, cakes are not meta. It's wine with the Snoop Dogg NFTs. Well, let me rephrase. Oak barrels with multiple Snoop NFTs. Wine with Snoop NFTs. Wine without Snoop NFTs. And uniforms with weed stands. Everything else is between top 400 and top 1,000. That being said, we're talking about a very efficient blue steel build and a very efficient cake build. Anything less than extremely efficient, they're not going to be able to make it in the top 1,000. And the reason is, for cakes, I would need a side with an ocean at least, and preferably an ocean and water. Can't always get those, but at least an ocean. Mountain is needed for blue steel. Mountain is needed for wine. Unless you have the Snoop NFTs, then you can maybe tweak it around. Galagold Discord is read only. Wizard West, did you comment on my my other video? The one that the Gala, the current state of Gala? Well, I appreciate that, man. I try and keep everybody abreast of what's going on. On the world map, it shows that rank. I don't know what anyone else can see on leaderboard. That's what I'm thinking. Wild Turkey, can you build uniform build without NFTs in place in competition? No. I don't believe you can. Well, if you've got the rivers, you can maybe bypass having the wheat stand, but you might be able to make top 1,000. Maybe. Maybe. Variety Gaming Company, when did the weekly start? It started yesterday at 11 a.m. Well, Thursday at 11 a.m. So today's now Saturday morning, but so Thursday at 11 a.m. Yeah, Wizard West, it's top 1,000 now. So, I mean, I need to do a cake build and see how many I can get with skins, and then we'll know for sure. Boker, I don't know if okay. So Boker, the point I was trying to make for you is, I could for sure. I could change the cake right now with what I've got, but it wouldn't be competitive enough for the weekly. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't do it. It's not that I couldn't do it. It's that I wouldn't be competitive anymore. Because again, for cakes you need to have salt, and for salt you need to have an ocean edge, and I don't have that. Galaguru's not working, Alina. I'm not sure. Is it? Have you checked it? I haven't checked it since last night. I haven't looked at it. So Bokir, if I were to go to cakes right now from what I'm doing, I mean, obviously I already have a bunch of money, so I could literally just figure out whatever my end build is going to look like. You know, whether it's one of my older builds or if I was going from scratch, I guess I could do that. But it wouldn't be as efficient because my brine fields wouldn't be green. So I wouldn't be able to... wouldn't be able to, you know, make salt as fast, so... Well, Bokir, here's my question, Bokir. Are you trying to do cakes right now? Because I don't. If I knew where you were at, I could maybe try and walk you through it. You know, again, for cakes to be made efficiently, so there's a parallel here. Okay, so you can make cakes anywhere. You can make uniforms anywhere, but for a competitive or at least an efficient cake build, you need to have at least one ocean edge so you can make salt. For an efficient uniform build, you need to have at least one river, preferably 2 rivers. So you can do it without those specific setups, it's not going to be as efficient as it could be. And essentially efficiency equals performance in the competition. MHD, for now, we should avoid refreshing the page, right? MHD, here's what I would tell you, MHD. My in-game star counter is different than what's on the world map. When I refreshed, it brought me back to where I was when I had that point value. Which for me now, my uniform build is done. But before, it wasn't done. So it kept refreshing me back to where I wasn't done. So if you want to risk it for the biscuit, go for it. I won't judge you. But... Jorge, so it's borderline impossible to rank without a perfect build and no NFTs Express Depot only. I thought there would be more room with 1,000 people in the ranks. So the last competition we had was top 400. So my mind is still thinking. Sorry, this guy. I got distracted. Okay, there's a guy on Discord that he was talking to me like I didn't know Townstar, and I was like, "Do you know who I am?" And he was like, "I know tons of content creators, blah, 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 nothing special." I'm like, "All right, bro, never mind." It's like trying to explain electric cars to Elon Musk, right? So anyway, it got me distracted. I'm like, not to like sound pompous or anything, but I was like, most people that play Townstar sort of maybe know who I am, right? So I don't know. Anyway, I got completely sidetracked by this. Back to Jorge's question. Top 1,000. Again, we're not going to know until it's over, but hour are what you have to go by. Don't care about what it is, the item is you're making off the top at the beginning. What first matters is how much points per hour you're making. Right now, top 10, 20 are making over 100.